G'day, I was Oakley the Wizard. We're back. Another episode of Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We left off at the footsteps of the rock elemental dude. Why don't we see how we go? Might be worth an idea to not that button, to buff some people up. Portraits are still busted. I'm not sure why it's like that.
You can trust me.
Big.
I will help where I can.
I heed the voice of the spirits.
From all ears. Our duty calls.
Into the... They will break against our resolve.
Is it worth chucking a spell at him? I think it might be. We are a wizard after all. Perhaps we should use our skills. Oh, never mind then. Sure, we'll take his dusty remains. Man, he was so much easier than the than the water elemental. Is that it for this room? I guess so. We'll take all that.
I'm gone.
So is that everything? Guess so. We'll go out through this door here then.
Can't hide from me.
I'll watch your back.
Another trap?
I hope you appreciate this.
Sure, of course. Down the stairs we go. Is that an Iron Maiden in the corner? Kinda looks like one. Someone's been a little aggressive.
I'll save the last one for me.
Cambion. Thought that was the bloke's name, but I guess not.
Follow my steps.
This doesn't look good. Is there an order to do that in? Perhaps.
Let's head out.
Then we go blue, yellow, green, red. What about red, green, blue, yellow? Anything? There's something in here that I missed that will reveal some kind of secret. Maybe it's somewhere else in the dungeon. Okay, let's go back. Is something in this room? No. Why don't we go all the way back to here and try the other door that was locked? Perhaps there's something out this way that needs to be solved, or give us the hint to solve the puzzle, I should say. Oh. Would I save? That means something's about to happen.
Let us be careful.
Let us be careful. Here you are, huddled together like a herd of animals. Pitiful monsters, not human or demon. Even tieflings are less effective than you. But I, your master, Melka, can make you better, stronger. I can satisfy your hunger. Starvelings of the dark, submit to me. No, we are descendants of crusaders. Trusting a demon would be a betrayal. Wow. Well, who is next, descendant of crusaders? Who values old legends more than their life? Beasts, monsters in human guise, reveal your true nature. This is the sweet, wholesome flesh of a righteous Azamar. Are they going to eat the dead people? Oh, I guess so. Eat, underground crusaders. Eat the flesh of the crusader from above. Find your true strength. Uh-oh. You rush at the demon, but the air seems to grow thicker with every step. You feel like you are watching from underwater as you see the mongrels fall to their knees one after another and crawl to the Asamar's body. You hear their fangs tearing through the flesh. You hear the sloshing of blood. You hear the former mongrels snarl like animals, fighting over the most tender of juicy bits of meat. Your companions writhe in agony. One clutches their head, another doubles over. You feel saliva pool in your mouth. The metallic tang awakens hunger in you. The hunger turns to rage. This winged filth dares to try to bind you to its will. It dares to tempt you with the sweet scent of meat, untainted by corruption. The wretch must die. Die! And still, the clarity remains with you. Somewhere deep down, beneath the veil of rage and anger, you sense the light truth. Jeez. You sense the light trying to break through. 1 requires the angelic mythic path, sees the light within you. 2 requires the demon mythic path, succumb to the rage. I think we'll go with 1. By sheer force of will, you master your rage, and, almost in response, warmth suffuses you from within. Warmth and joy from the simple realization you can win. You can save these people. The power of heaven bolsters and guides you. Its light breaks free, and enveloping the mongrels grants them a gift of blissful oblivion. Lowering your gaze, you see a scarlet stain on your chest. The wound is reopened, and instead of blood pouring forth, you see only radiant light. Jeez, terrible at these names. The demon convulses in pain. With the light reaches him. What are you? Destroy this vermin. Fully chickens out. Oscilla points at you. He's already wounded. Window, kill. Is it a double cross? Wendell silently emerges from the shadows. I'm no longer your slave, Hosilla, but I will gladly kill anyone who pokes their nose in where it doesn't belong.
Yet another obstacle. Attack!
Well, guess we're gonna fight Hosilla and Window. Magic missile. Uh-oh. I think we got killed. Oh, mighty Savamelka. Your what? Demon protect your mistress. Who are these dudes?
Be careful, everyone.
More? Might just drink a bit of potion here. I mean, are you going to drink the potion or not?
I feel faint. Learn from my mistake.
I guess not.
The spirits demand your blood.
Will Smart Evil work on him?
This is not my time yet.
Did we win?
Well, are you going to finish me off? It's not exactly unexpected.
Well,
What else are we supposed to do with you? You're not just a traitor, you're a monster. The young ones believed you, and you lured them to a demon and watched them eat human flesh.
I was trying to make them strong. What have you done for them? What were you doing while I was looking for ways to bring strength to our tribe? You're useless, Lan.
I led by example. I trained. I tried to become stronger so I could go to the surface and maybe do something worthwhile with my stupidly short life. And I will do it. I might be the one to bring our whole tribe to the surface. But you? Why would you want any power that turns you into a monster? These young guys and girls, they trusted you. And they were turned into mindless animals, ready to eat corpses at a demon's command.
I went through the same ritual as them, and I didn't become an animal. I conquered my anger. The anger that has been building and building in every one of us for decades. Unlike you, I have no intention of just lying down and politely accepting death. I will rise above all this, while you'll still be stuck with your pride, chewing on rats.
Wow. Okay. Inspect the chest wound. So you've been serving silver milk. Jeez. This whole time. Why didn't you try to stop us from going inside the maze? You said you went through the same ritual. Does that mean you've ate human flesh too? Join me. Attack. Or leave. Why don't we go with this one?
Priscilla found me in the caves. I was lost and hungry, and she offered me a choice. Die as a nobody, or live and gain the power to change everything. Savamelek tore off a piece of an Azimar priestess's thigh. A big, juicy piece. More meat than I'd ever received in the tribe. That was the first time I knew what it was like to be happy. To have a full belly. I swore to myself that it would always be that way.
Savamelek. I was close. The H is silent.
Then the madness and rage took over. I came very close to turning into an animal. No better than the weaklings you saw in the maze. But I am strong. I mastered myself. I brought myself under control. I fell so that I could rise again.
You should have chosen death. Dying's better than living like that.
You're saying I should have died that day, Lan. But then who would have listened to your feeble jokes? Who would have showed you the best caves for hunting? Who would have made you a man?
Uh-oh.
I would have been fine without all that. And without you. Your death will make the world a slightly better place, Wenduog.
Let's have a look at my chest wound. The bleeding deep wound on your chest is gone. Like it was never there in the first place. The skin is totally smooth and unmarred.
It's gone. It was just there and now it's gone. It's gotta be some kind of demonic trickery. You need to have a cleric look at that.
Yeah, that's what we need.
If he had been marked by the abyss, do you think some nobody priests will be able to help? No, the demons have branded this uplander. And judging by the smell of his blood pouring from his chest, the demons will be able to find him wherever he goes. And they'll find you too, Lan.
So you've been serving Sever Melik all this
Better to
time?
serve a strong master than to eke out an existence in a dark hole with no hope. I am of the Neathers. Our lives are short, but we are hardier than humans. I realized a long time ago that I was capable of more than this life offered, and I follow whomever is the strongest.
I thought you were better than that. I thought you were proud of your heritage, but you're willing to crawl on your belly before anyone who's even a little bit stronger than you. You're not a mongrel. You're a cave slug. You have no understanding of the meaning of family or tribe.
Damn.
Oh, so now you think you know everything about me. You're one of the best hunters in the tribe. It benefited me to ingratiate myself with you. So I acted in a way that pleased you.
Oh. Why didn't you try to stop us going in the maze?
Melik is always in need of new servants. You'd make as good a servant as anyone else, and then once you'd gone missing in the maze, not even the redoubtable Lan would have dared look for you.
But then why did you come with me to look for the sword?
So I could kill you quietly if you found it and stop you taking it to the village, you idiot. I would have told everyone that you got caught in a cave-in. But then the Uplanders showed up and I had to change my plans.
What did your service to Hosilla
It
entail?
was simple. I lured those I deemed worthy into the maze. To the rest, I told stories of the horrors of the maze, making them stay away. It all hung in the balance when the cave walls shuttered and many of the young ones decided that the time of their great exodus had come. I had no doubt that Hosilla would dispatch a dozen young Neathers easily. But what would become of the maze if all the tribes poured in? So when Lan ran off looking for the Angel's sword, I went after him. Not to help him, but to make sure that the sword never reached Neathong. It's a pity that you got involved and stopped me from killing him. But then again, the evening gong has not yet been struck.
You sicken me.
Wow, what do we do? Well, we definitely don't ask her to join us. Do we attack her, or do we just tell her to skedaddle? Perhaps we'll go with this one.
You're all bark and no bite. Farewell, Uplander. Next time I won't spare you.
Well, I guess she was bound to go.
She's gone. But next time, she won't get away. Damn it, Wendu. Why'd you have to go and... Anyway, there's no point crying over spilt milk. Give me a couple of minutes. I'll bring the chief and the rest. I need to clear my head.
What the hell were they milking down here? Chief Soul appears flanked by mongrels. The journey has taken its toll on him. His breath is laboured, and the sweat is dripping from his bloated face. What's this? Well, I'll be damned. Turns out old Hull Run isn't as crazy as we all thought. There really were demons down here. I should have listened and sent a patrol down here, damn it. August's lips curl in distaste and he tries to keep his distance from the unconscious mongrels. You said you were in charge of reconnaissance for the Eagle Watch. How could you miss a nest of demons beneath? How's the leg? This must be burned with holy fire. You'll need to look after the young mongrels. It's time to get out of here. How's your leg? Better than yesterday? Worse than the day before? I'm not gonna die. Don't worry. Yeah, let's get out of here. Chief, I think I'm going to lead our visitors to the surface and I'm going to keep going. Something interesting is happening out there in the world. Maybe it's my chance to do something more useful than skinning cave rats. Maybe it was the rats they were milking. Rat milk. You never were one of us. You always looked up. You think I don't see these things? Our life is not for you. You must go, but where? Where is the way out? Beats me, but these beasts got down here somehow. I don't know what these documents are, but I'm sure this key will come in handy. Those cheeky sons of... This is all the information on the cultists in the city. Their meeting places, passwords, their secret hideouts. I think we should show this to whoever's in charge of Canambras right now. As soon as we get back to the surface, we'll find out what's what. Well, there we go. That's all the time we have for this episode. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Pathfinder, Wrath of the Righteous. I've been Oakley the Wizard. Thumbs up, thumbs down. Let me know what you think in the comments. Hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Stay magical.